A tunnel update. It's very windy today, but in the tunnels of course it's been so. I'm gonna give you a tunnel update. It's been about a month since I last filmed in here. The Yellow Sunshine Tunnel. So I always grow like a sunflower on the side of the door, and it will eventually grow and come all the way out of the door. So that's the sunflower. And then at the end I planted occas. And in front of it there's a lot of aubergines, and then over there is a chili bush, and it is a perennial bush hopefully, so that will grow into a big bush and it will give us chilies all the time. The strawberries are growing, and then look at our watermelons. Yes, we have watermelons going, and they're going really well. So yeah, they'll go up the string and then all around the tunnel probably. This is the same situation, so we have occas in the back 3 and then aubergines in the front. And these are a few nasturtiums. They've come up spontaneously. There will be more coming up, and we leave them because they're super healthy for you as well. This is the big bush that has been bushing out again. The Chinese lantern, a different type that we have in another tunnel. More aubergines, and these are 3 tiny loofahs that will create the sponges. That's the perennial bergamot, and then another sunflower. And here we have chilies, and this is amaranth. I've already potted out a lot, like this is 50 plants I took out, so I'm not sure what we're going to do with all the rest, but something will happen with it. And these are yellow peppers, and there's a bit more corn coming up, extra corn we're planting, more chilies. These are the artichokes for next year, so they stay a whole year in the pot, and then next year they go into the soil. And more chilies, and these are all red long peppers. Peppers are doing really well. They'll stay in pots with us because we don't have enough space. And then the other tunnel, here we have dahlias coming up, present. And this is salt bush. It's very interesting. No, oyster leaf plant. It really tastes like oyster. I've never had it before. This is also a special plant. I'm waiting for that to come up. This is the what is this one again? The gooseneck. Oh yeah, these are the flowers, and you can have the flowers for tea, but they're very difficult to germinate. This is a lemongrass from Sunseed. I took 2 years ago cuttings. And then in here we got all sorts of plants. All the salads are out. This is a cucamelon, a combination between a cucumber and they look like watermelons, but then super tiny like this, and they taste like cucumbers. Never grown it before, so it's very curious. These are marigolds. They protect against aphids and stuff, so I put them here because they're very good for the tomatoes and the cucumbers. This is a carrot going to seed. Very interesting flowers, carrots, like a bird's nest they say. So we save seeds and we have carrot seeds. And then there's basil. Basil doesn't like the sun but does like the heat. So I put it beside the seed saving patch. So hopefully it has shade but the warmth from the tunnel, and then it won't bolt so fast. So this is for seed saving. And then here we have a tomato and more basil in the back. What is this called again? Greek cress for seed saving. Tomato and basil. Parsley, and then here we have all sorts of a whole row of coriander, which actually we should have done in the other tunnel because it's a bit cooler in the other tunnel, and actually they could have gone outside. I realized the other day. Anyway, these are melons, and very excitingly we have the first flowers on our melons. We're in late May, we are at the end, 22nd of May. So yes, we will have melons this year, I think. And then when weeding, you weed carefully, because here there's a spontaneous coriander coming up. Here's a spontaneous tomato coming up. More seed saving. Another tomato. In this corner I sowed yesterday chamomile, so hopefully that will come up. And then my whole tunnel is full with those beautiful big poppies. They're really gorgeous. So I saved the petals for tea. I dry them for tea. And then I scar them, and I save the seeds as well for food. And then I also make like creative things out of the dry husks at the end, so it's really nice. A massive nettle. When it's in a tunnel it gets really big. These are the leeks that will go outside when they're big enough. I think maybe a week or 2 more. Another guardian, marigold guardian, more cucamelons. And then here we have cucumbers. These are just the regular ones, regular short cucumbers. And in between all the plants on this side, there's PPJ growing, which is like, it's not Mexican. Well, PPJ. Mexican coriander, that's it. It has a very unique, its own taste, can't describe it. It's very nice. More seed saving, more poppies in the future. Cucumbers with PPJ. As you can see, this is a coriander, but they burn in this tunnel because it's just too hot. Flowering chives and rocket, and the dill is coming up here. It's going nice. And this is a different type of cucumber which has like a curl in it. Alficos it's called, with PPJ all through it. And then we have our little forest of poppies, which above here, this is where I dry the petals, so they dry really fast. There you go. I'm sorry I talk really fast, but otherwise this video would be so long. Update of the tunnel.